What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. My name is Rachelle Cloud, and today we are starting the Not So Berry Challenge. So this is something that you guys actually said you wanted to see on my channel. I put a poll out probably a couple weeks ago by the time this video is actually getting posted, and I asked you if you wanted, a challenge, a let's play expansion, a new game, or like a challenge that I created, and you guys really wanted to see the Not So Berry Challenge. So that is what I am playing for you today. So really quickly, for those of you that do not know, the Not So Berry Challenge was initially a Sims 4 challenge that has been altered to be played in The Sims 3. I do not really play The Sims 4. I had a Sims 4 Let's Play going that I kind of just abandoned. I wasn't really enjoying it, so of course I'm doing the Sims 3 version. So I do have something pulled up. It's got like the rules and everything, and it's like the version that was altered for The Sims 3. So it might be a little different than the typical Not So Berry challenge that you guys are used to. But really quickly, for the rules, they're a little bit different for every generation, but basically your sim has to represent the color of each generation. The spouse does not matter. They don't have to represent that specific color. It says that money cheats can be used, but not excessively. I personally am not going to be using money cheats. Maybe every once in a while I'll use like the caching money cheat, which is only like 1,000 simoleons, not a big deal whatsoever, but I don't plan on really using any money cheats. You can live wherever unless the rules of that generation specifically say you have to live somewhere. It does also say to keep the lifespan on normal. However, I have just slightly extended my lifespan, and if I change that for this save file, it also changes that for every other save file I have, and I really don't want that messing up my aging in my other Let's Plays and my personal game, so I'm going to keep it on my lifespan, which is just slightly longer than normal. So yeah, that is all like the overall rules. So now let's get to each generation. Obviously, we are starting at Generation 1, and the color for that is mint. I do feel like I went a little more teal as opposed to mint, but I'm going to be honest with you guys, I'm not really good when it comes to colors outside of like red, orange, green, yellow, blue. You know what I mean? Like the basic colors, I'm not really good. If you tell me like, go make me friggin' turquoise, like I know that's some shade of blue, but like I couldn't get you there. You know what I mean? So it's supposed to be mint, but this is kind of the color I went off of, as you can see here, that she has. So for Generation 1, you are a hot-headed scientist that really loves the color mint. You're career-driven, but you still make time for outings with your close friends. You love luxury and want the best for yourself and your family. Your traits are vegetarian, diva, ambitious, and hot-headed, and obviously you get 5 traits, so I was able to pick the last one. Your lifetime wish has to be become a creature-robot crossbreeder, and your career is obviously in science. The main rules for this generation is you must reach level 10 in the science career, you must master logic and the science skill, and you have to complete the gem and metal collection, which those I've actually never done before, like I've never cared about those. So that is actually going to be really fun. That's going to be something totally new for me. So this is our main sim. You guys might see the house, but just ignore it until I get a second to describe that to you. This is our main sim. Her name is Marie Hadley. She is going to be the ruler of Generation 1, or the main girl. She is so cute. So she's got this like reddish brown hair is her natural, but obviously she dyed it mint or teal, whatever you want to call it. She's got that mint eyeshadow, just super cute. She's got a mint shirt, shoes to match. Like she is so freaking adorable. Her lifetime wish, of course, is becoming a creature robot crossbreeder, which is only level 9 in the science career, but then we also have to get level 10 as a part of the rules. She is a Capricorn. I don't know why when I was making her, my mind just said like, this girl is a Capricorn. Like, okay, she's a Capricorn. She's a young adult with 28 days till she is an adult. As you can see, it's Monday and the game always starts on Sunday. So I did play the first day off camera just because it was the basics, getting your job. I had her go to the library and just read books to get a couple of skills, and then I also had her introduce herself to people who came into the library, so she would start off at least knowing a few people. people. Anyways, she likes rock music, cheese tofu steak, and the color turquoise. These are all for the traits that she needed to have, and then I chose to give her proper because I did have one more that I could give her. When she was at the library, she did... apparently she doesn't have a boss anymore. Anyways, she met 3 people when she was at the library, and apparently 2 of them were her coworkers. So she already is going to go to her first day of work knowing people. Super cool. Her and this Lewis guy did actually have attraction to each other. They did like each other. However, he is a lot older than us. He is already an adult. And obviously, as you saw, we still have 28 days till we are an adult. So he's a lot older than us. As far as dating goes, I don't really have an opinion on what happens with Marie. She can kind of date around. She can be like a one and done. I can have her marry a townie, or I can create a sim for her to marry. I'm going to let that be totally up to you guys. But like I said, her and Lewis did have an attraction to each other, but he is a lot older than us. So just keep that in mind as far as, you know, getting married and having babies and stuff. So for her career, she is a test subject, which is level 1 in the science career. She's actually about to leave for her very first day of work, so she needs gardening skill for science. As for skills, she's level 1 in science, level 1 gardening, and level 1 handiness. Those just happen to be the 3 skills that she wanted to learn, so that's why those are the 3 she learned. And then she has all of these, so maybe we can start a little makeshift garden possibly. Oh, actually, yeah, that'd be a good idea. Anyways, so I'm going to let her go off to work, and while she's at work, I'm going to show you guys the house and then just talk to you a little bit more. So this is the house we are living in. It is actually a townhouse. I, for the life of me, cannot remember the name of this town. I feel so bad. Oh my God. Yeah, I cannot for the life of me remember the name of this town, but it's really cute. I like it a lot. It's got like the city side, which is where she lives, and then it's got, oops, too far. And then it's got more of the family side, which is probably where she'll end up, but also maybe not, because I don't plan on her having, you know, like a lot of kids. I only plan on her having maybe like 2, possibly 3, because you guys know I can never actually stick to what I say. But for right now, I only plan on her having 2. So she actually lives in a townhouse. I wonder, are the rest of them, like, can you actually knock on the door? No, they're considered your house. Okay, love that. So she actually lives in a 3-story townhouse. There's nothing on the 4th floor, so I don't know why it looks like there is. And before I show you the inside, I'm also going to have her meet her fellow scientists, because I want her to know everybody she works with. I want her, I could see her honestly being like best friends with her coworkers, you know what I mean? So anyway, she lives in this 3-story townhouse, and really quickly, before I show you this, I just want to say, if you guys have been following my channel for a while, you know that I'm the kind of person where, hold on, let me go down to the main floor. You know that I'm the kind of person where, you know, instead of doing everything cheaply just so everything is furnished, I do one room at a time as nice as I want it to be, and I'm totally fine with having a room sit completely empty for a while. So just keep that in mind. We're going to go ahead and turn on all the lights. So this is technically the basement. You actually walk in on the main level, but downstairs, I think I'm going to turn this into like a makeshift inside garden. I think that would be super cute. Girl, we're not going to Egypt. Sorry. And then this was supposed to be, yes, we know she's a hothead. This was supposed to be a laundry room, but honestly, I just did not want to deal with laundry, at least not right now. So I turned it into a makeshift studio. Eventually, when we have some more money, obviously you can see we're down to 222 simoleons. So when we get a little bit more money, I will go ahead and actually like vamp up the studio. But for now, it's literally just an art easel. And then we have 2 parking spots, but no cars. Now the main level of the house, just bear with me, okay? So we obviously do not have very much money. She also finished her first day of work already, which is amazing, and she met Reagan. Love that. Oh, and it looks like Lewis is our boss now instead of, okay, cool. So this is the main level of our house. This is actually where you would walk in. It is completely empty because I did not have the money to take care of it, but eventually I'll have, you know, a little entryway, a little living room, cute. This is the kitchen. This is what I am currently working on fixing up. This is like my next project. I'm going to get her a nicer fridge, a nicer stove, another countertop, and then, you know, like the trash and recycling. This is eventually going to be a half bathroom, but she does already have a full bathroom upstairs, so I didn't really see the need in decorating it. But now we go to the third floor, and the third floor of her house is actually fully furnished. This is where she's going to be spending most of her time, so this is where I wanted to really focus on. So you come upstairs, you have this little walkway, super cute. She's got a little radio. I love it. And then there's 2 rooms that you can go in. This one over here is her bedroom. It's pretty basic, but you guys know I'm pretty basic when it comes to my decorating. I'm not a huge decorator, honestly. I don't really care. Like, I could literally play this game with 0 things on the walls and like no decor, just the basic things that you need. Like, I am not a huge decorator at all. And then this is her full bathroom upstairs. It's really cute. I actually really like the way this turned out. And then it also has a door into the other room. And this is going to be her study/home office. I'm going to have her come up here and just browse the web for a little bit to get her fun taken care of, and then we're going to work on our science skill. So this is her home office, and I also plan on this being the nursery when she has her first child. Actually, first things first, because I cannot stand that fit. You have to change. But yeah, I plan on this being the nursery when she has her first child, and we will just move her science stuff somewhere else. But I also don't plan on her actually having kids right away because she is supposed to be very career focused. So I plan on her waiting quite a while to actually have kids. She also doesn't have a boyfriend, and like I said, I'm gonna let you guys decide how her dating life goes. If she dates around, if she dates one person and marries them, if that person she marries is a townie, is someone I make. Again, that choice is 100% yours. So I actually plan on her being in this house for quite a while. But yeah, first things first, we are going to focus on our science skill because that is actually what we need, science and logic. So I think we're going to focus on science 110%, and then we're going to focus on whatever she needs for her job as like the side. And then once she gets her science skill completed, we'll focus on logic, and then again, whatever she needs for her job is kind of like the side skill. So we're going to come over here. Oh, don't do that. We're just going to research some science. I don't want her to go like too crazy with doing these like crazy experiments or anything. Yeah, and again, today might be just a little bit boring because she's working and then she worked all day and then she's coming home and working on her skills. So it might seem a little bit boring, but she also needs to be the kind of person who goes out for outings with really close friends. So I think on Thursday, because it's a leisure day, I think I want her to be really... Oh, there she is. I want her to be good friends with Lydia and also Justine, just because those were the first 2 girls she met when she moved to this town. So I really want them to be like her best friends. And then I want her to be friends with everyone she works with. So she'll befriend Reagan and she'll befriend Lewis, just probably not best friends. And I am planning on utilizing the lifetime rewards of like long distance friend and like all of those things. I usually don't utilize these, but I 100% plan on doing it this time. Sorry, I just need to check and see how long I've been recording for because I don't want to make this like a 40-minute video, but I also don't want it to be like a 10-minute video. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's kind of the game plan for Marie's life. She's going to be very friend and work focused for a while, and then maybe once she finds the right guy, she will settle down and kind of have her 2 kids, but still definitely be very career focused. I just don't want her to have too many kids because she gets 2 days off for the wedding, she gets 4 days off for every single pregnancy, and she needs to get to level 10. So we just really need to be all in on focusing. Honestly, yeah, we could take a class in science. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow, but we just need to be really all in on focusing on our career and our skills for the first part of her life, but also making sure she has really good friendships too. So that's kind of what this generation is going to be about. Also, I wanted to ask, I didn't see anything in the rules about what kid needs to continue the family, if it's the firstborn, if it's the first daughter, like I didn't see anything there. So unless you guys specifically tell me otherwise, my plan is for the firstborn child to take over the family, whether that's a boy, whether that's a girl, I really don't care. I personally don't mind playing with a male as my main character. I know a lot of people are like, no girl, females for the win, okay? But yeah, I really don't mind having a male be my main character. And honestly, it kind of looks like her science skill is going to go up a lot faster if she actually reads a book instead. I'm going to have her come downstairs and make herself some salad for dinner just because I want her to have some real food in the house. I don't want her to always be eating quick meals. And I do need to remember that she's a vegetarian. I really need to keep that in mind. Maybe whoever she ends up with should also be a vegetarian, just because I find it, oops, don't clean up, you need to put away. I just find it easier to, if the whole household is a vegetarian to not make non-vegetarian meals. You know what I mean? Can I afford another one of these? I cannot. Love that. Can I afford a trash can? All right, we're gonna get this baddie. And we're gonna get this baddie. And do I have a recycling bin? Or where's my trash actually? I don't even know where my trash is. Oh, it's all the way in the back. Oh, and I can't even add a recycling bin. Okay, so that means change of plans. We're going to get rid of both of you, and we're just going to get a nice trash can. Okay. So now I need to get one more countertop and then upgrade the stove and upgrade the fridge, and her kitchen will finally be done. Her living room's probably going to sit empty for a while just because I really don't see us utilizing the living room very often regardless. So what my game plan is, I'm going to finish the kitchen, I'm going to do the half bathroom over here, and then I'm going to buy her a car, and then I will do the living room. And honestly, at that point, like, not even kidding, by the time we get to that point, she'll probably be married. Like, she will probably be freaking married. Okay, no. I'm scared to do any experiments while her level is still so low. I probably won't do any experiments until she's level, like, 3 or 4, just because, like I said, I'm scared. I'm actually scared. So we're just going to have her keep working on her science skill until it's time for her to go to sleep. And again, I think tomorrow I'm going to have her work on, like, her friendship stuff. And actually, I want to see how much those little pots are if I were to do, like, an indoor garden. I don't remember what they're under, though. I think they're under this, actually. All right, game, can we cooperate for 2 seconds, please? I don't know. I know they're from Supernatural, so maybe I'll just do it this way. This is how I always have to do it because I cannot remember for the life of me where they, like, what category they're put under. Okay, so I want the indoor gardening things. Here we go. We're going to get these because they're the cheapest, and we'll just do this color's fine. Oh my gosh. 2, 3. I feel like if I put one here, she won't be able to get to, you know, we'll just start with 3. That's fine. We don't need this huge giant garden, you know? It's totally fine. And I actually want you to plant them, so we're going to plant these. Oh! Too large. Okay. we're actually going to save those for experiments, and we're going to plant these instead because that just seems more fun to me. So I'm going to have her actually do that really quickly before she goes to bed, and then I think tomorrow when she gets off work, we'll actually send her, maybe she'll go, she'll take Lydia and the two of them will go to the bookstore together and they can do some reading and hang out with each other and just like work on their skills and everything. I think that'd be super cool. Like, look at that. All she did was plant 3 things, and her gardening skill went up almost an entire half a point. Like, isn't that crazy? But anyways, I think I'm actually going to go ahead and end this part here since she is off to bed. I know this was the first part, so it's a little bit boring. It's just kind of introducing the sim, what I'm doing, the house, and everything. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure you stick around because the next part will be so much better, I promise you. And let me know what you want to see coming out of this Not So Berry challenge, what you want to see happen with Marie, with her love life, with her kids, and all of that fun stuff. And if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you let me know by giving it a thumbs up, commenting down below. I love reading your guys' comments. It's literally my favorite thing ever. And subscribing if you have not done so already. It's completely free, it's super easy, and it makes me happy. That felt, I'd never say that, so that felt so awkward to say. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I will see your lovely, lovely faces in my next one. Bye, guys!